Hey guys, talking to actually probably most of the guys out there. A lot of times the guys come into CrossFit and their goal is to get big and strong. Like they want to be a man. They want to look big. They want to be strong. They want to be 70s big is really what it comes down to. So just some thoughts in the way of how to do that via the CrossFit Wagon. So here we go. The first thing, and this should go without even saying because this is almost stupid, but you need to move perfectly. If you deadlift with a rounded back, stop. If you squat and your knees come in, stop. It just, you need to move absolutely perfectly, and there's really no excuse, for that. And I don't care, guys want to come in, they want to move a lot of weight and slam bars, and that's great, that's awesome. We want to move heavy weight, that's coming, but you have to move perfectly first. If you're not moving perfectly, one, you're going to get hurt, or two, you're going to plateau out, and both are the same conversation. Both are bad. Both aren't going to get you to where you want to be big and strong. So, first thing. Second thing is that once you're moving perfectly, we want to move some big loads. We want to move heavy weight. We want to squat heavy. We want to deadlift heavy. We want to clean and snatch heavy, etc., etc. Bench heavy, press heavy. Rep ranges usually 1 to 5. And really anywhere in between is really, really good. Anything above that, I don't know. Not that it's bad, but we're trying to get strong. So by getting strong, we have to move big loads. I'm a big fan of 5s. If you do a heavy set of 5, the first 3 are usually really good. The 4th one might be a little cranky, and the 5th one, it's really, really hard. But at least with the set of 5, you're almost guaranteed a really, really good solid 3 reps before things might start to get a little dicey. So second thought with that, big loads, moving big loads. Third thing, increase volume. So we want your overall, in order for you to get bigger and your body to adapt, you get some hypertrophy work in here, we want to increase the volume. If you're currently doing 3 sets of 5, we jump up to 4 sets of 5, and then 5 sets of 5. Now don't go from none to a ton, because that's a bad idea. But do increase the volume, okay? If you're doing, 5 sets of 3, jump up to 6 sets of 3, and then maybe 8 sets of 3, and and never insane. But we want to increase the volume in some capacity, again, to get a little bit of that hypertrophy work in, so you rip up the muscles and rebuild a little bit bigger. And then the last thing here, step 4, is you got to eat like a man, okay? And this is where the post-workout recovery shake comes in, especially if you're trying to get bigger. You need to eat right after you work out, okay? Get some food in you right away. The protein shake is usually the easiest, most convenient way. Get a little carbohydrate mixed in with that too, and then you're replenished and ready to go for the next day, so you can continue to increase your volume and lift big loads. Now, how this kind of breaks down CrossFit wise, kind of the way we look at it, there's only so much time in the day, and any program, I don't care what you're looking at here, any program is going to have a dedicated amount of time for strength and dedicated amount of time for conditioning. So if you're an endurance runner, you might put that much time into your strength training and that much time into your conditioning, whether it be running, biking, swimming, whatever, rowing, etc. Obviously more with the conditioning, less on the strength, because if you're an endurance athlete. Now, if you are an Olympic lifter, okay, that much is probably strength, and that little bit, okay, is probably your conditioning. Okay. Or same with a power lifter. Power lifter, same thing. You do a ton of strength. Your conditioning would be sled drags, something quick and easy. That's not going to crush you for the next day, so you can come back and again move big loads and increase your volume. So we never want the conditioning to be so big that it's taken away from the strength gain. So again, if you're trying to get big and strong, this is not where we want to be, okay? We don't want to condition a ton, because it will subtract off from your strength gains. That's not what we want. So if you're a CrossFitter trying to get big and strong, the program that really meshes these things together really, really nicely is the Power Athlete, the CrossFit Football stuff. And John Wilborn is a genius when it comes to this stuff, and it's perfect the way it's written. It's awesome, but it's at least half strength, if not more. It depends on how you want to incorporate it, but and probably half conditioning. But the conditioning is hard, heavy, and intense. It's not these big, long, CrossFit-y Metcons, okay? It is hard, powerful, in your face, okay? You don't see them programming Fran, okay? A 95-pound thruster, and some butterfly pull-ups isn't the thing that's it's not moving big loads, and it's not, that's not going to push you to get big and strong. You could do Fran. So here's what I want to take a time to do, is that you're able to take really whatever Metcon, and ask your coaches about this, because they can do this for you. This is not rocket science. This is where CrossFit becomes extremely scalable, and we can adjust it to meet these needs of being hard, heavy, and intense. Okay, so if you were to do a Fran, which is 21, 15, 9, thrusters, pull-ups, you could easily lower those weights or lower those reps to like 15, 12, 9, of 155-pound thruster with weighted pull-ups. Okay. And so all of a sudden this gets a whole lot harder, it gets a whole lot heavier, and we need to make sure that the intensity stays, because we wouldn't want to do this and have this workout take 25 minutes. That would be bad. Okay, that really money time zone of conditioning wise, okay, we're looking at 8 to 12 minutes. Okay, that's really where the ideal time is there. If we go much over 12 minutes, we don't recommend it. Not very often. Now and again, maybe. But you can get a whole lot of really good work in done there. Again, if you over condition, if you wear yourself out too much, you're not going to be able to recover the way you need to, and you're going to subtract from those strength gains, and that's not what we want here. Okay, so again, you're able to take any workout. You're able to take a workout like Helen. It's a 400-meter run, followed by 21 kettlebell swings, followed by 12 pull-ups. Okay, you could easily make this a much shorter sprint. Okay, of say 100-ish meters. You could easily make these heavy Russian kettlebell swings. Okay, not worrying about going all the way over the top with, if you're a guy with a 53-pounder, get out the big boys. Get out we have 106, we have a 97, 297s, and do hardcore Russian kettlebell swings with a lot of hips, a lot of back, and then again 12 pull-ups. And 12 pull-ups, you could definitely weight the pull-ups, or you could do strict pull-ups. It's again something to make it a little bit more intense. But if we decrease the running, make that like a 100-meter run instead. Again, we're looking for hard, heavy, and intense when it comes to that conditioning. Okay. It should be rough. Now, even though it's hard, heavy, intense, it doesn't defeat the principle of moving perfectly. You still have to move perfectly. We're looking to move big loads, increase the volume, and eat really well.